the property appraiser, tax collector, Earl K. 100 years old, and he literally died and was reelected after he died. But he would do the in-person auctions, and they had a real big problem with him because toward the end, he was just selling things to his friends who sat in the front row. So that's
Yes,
when
I heard about that.
that's when they went online, because they said, well, Earl can't hear anymore. So he's giving everything to his buddies right there on the front row, even though you have lower people.
Yes, that's for the tax liens, though. The tax collectors do the tax lien, and
Right.
then the clerk or the comptroller do the tax deeds. But I didn't
Yeah.
know that he got reelected after he died. Like during the election happened, and he died during the election.
Yeah.
He was like on the
He
ballot.
wasn't going to run again. Yeah, Earl K. That's a real interesting story, because he had been tax collector for years, and one of the things that he did was he was one of the first tax collectors who said, "Make your tax payments to Earl K. Wood, comma, tax collector." So it was sort of like he got free campaigning every year, every time someone wrote their check to the tax collector, and then or your also for your tag for your car, everything. So he was always just reelected because people get to the ballot box and they're like, Earl K. Wood, that sounds familiar. Sure, I'll vote for him. So he just kept getting reelected. And then he wasn't going to run again. And then his deputy jumped in and ran. And he's like, wait, I don't want her to be the tax collector, so I'm going to run again. So he jumped back in at the last minute at 98, 99 years old.
What?
And then right before the election, he died. So then the party, he won, and then the party got to choose who the tax collector would be. And at the time, Scott Randolph was the chairman of the
Okay.
Democratic Party, and he stepped down and was appointed as the tax collector, and he is our tax collector today, still in there. And he does a good job.